another question, and we have to solve the form the quadrilateral by forming this equation at x-axis. First of all, we make the Cartesian, and this is x-axis, and this is y-axis, and they are asking to form the quadrilateral with the help of this, and by these four lines, and we have formed the quadrilateral and find the area of this quadrilateral. And this is x-axis, and this is x equal to 3. That means x equal to 3 represented here. This is 3 comma 0, and this is y 5 comma 0, and we have the 3, and I can check this equation from where cut the x-axis and y-axis. First we will check the cut the x-axis, and now we will put y equal to 0 in x-axis, and then x equal to 2, and that means this equation cut here, x equal to 2, and now we will check at x-axis, and we will put this equation cut the y-axis from where, and now we put x equal to 0 and y equal to we have minus 4, and at y-axis, and y equal to 4 is this here, and we will draw this type of equation, and this is a x equal to 3, and this is x equal to 5, and this is 2x minus y equal to 4. This is the line, and we have the form. A quadrilateral is this, and we can naming of this A, B, C, and D, and we have this quadrant, and we don't have this quadrant, and that means these two lines are cut from where, and this equation we will put x equal to 3 here, and then now 2 into 3 minus y equal to 4, and then have the value of y equal to 2. That means this cut equal to 3 comma 2, and this is x quadrant, this is y. Now we will check the quadrant of this, and the x is already 5, and we will check the value of y, and x equal to 5, put in the equation again, and then we have 2 into 5 minus y equal to 4, the value of y equal to 6. That means this will cut 5 comma 6, and now we seeing here, and this is a kind of trapezium quadrilateral, and these are the parallel sides, and this is the perpendicular distance between these two, and the perpendicular distance B to PC, and we can set 3 and 5 and 2 unit. This is 2 unit, and here is the parallel lines. The value of this is 2, and the value of here from here is 6. That means these are the parallel line, and the sum of parallel lines, and we can write here sum of parallel line, and we can say, and this is 8, and the area of quadrilateral, sum of parallel line, and we can write here AB plus CD, and area is AB plus CD divided by 2 into BC, and this is the area of trapezium formula, and we have calculated this is 8, and this is 8 divided by 2 into BC is 2, that is 8 unit, and this is the area formed by these line, and this is the quadrilateral, and this is the 4 unit. And again we will solve these two equations, and we will check these two equations are the intersecting line or parallel line, and we will check the coefficient of these two is 1 upon 2. Again check the coefficient of v1 upon v2, and this will become 2 upon 4, that means 1 upon 2, and again check c1 upon c2, This is 4 upon 12. This is 1 upon 3. And now we look here. The coefficient of x, the ratio of coefficient y are same. That we can say the line are parallel. Lines are parallel. Both of the line are parallel, and we can represent this equation in the graphical form. And this graph form, first we check this equation is cut the x-axis from which point, and this equation from the y point, and we will put 0 and this by the value of 2, and that's why this equation the put the value of 0 comma 2, and that is here, and we put y 0, that will become 4 comma 0, and this equation cut the y-axis at this point, and this equation cut the x-axis from this point, and we can join this equation because it's a linear equation, and this line is x plus 2y equal to 4, and this equation is a parallel either this side or either this side, and we can check, and this equation we also can also write in form of x plus 2y equal to 6, and that means we'll put x and then we'll get the value of y this and 0 comma 3, and value of x, put value of y 0, then 3 is 6, and this is 6 comma 0. The graphical representation of these two, and this, and both of line are parallel, we already checked. This is a graphical representation of these two in x and y coordinate, and these lines are never cut in. And the next question of linear equation, we have again two equations, but this time these equations are in a denominator form and in also a square root, and then we want to solve this type of question, and we have seen here this coefficient of root x and coefficient of root y are different, and first of all we have do same the coefficient of these two, and now we can multiply in a first equation by 2 or 3, any of them, but multiply by 3 is a easy step because by adding these cancel out, and now we will multiply the equation 1 by 3, and then will become 6 upon root 3 plus 9 upon root pi and equal to 6, and we will add this equation, and this is equation 1 and this equation 2, and after multiplying this will become a new equation, equation 3. Add these two equations, and this is cancel out, and this will become 10 upon root x, and from here this will become 5. The 10 upon 5 equal to root x, from here is 2, now this will become root x, and but you have to calculate the value of x. Here is a root x, and we will square of this term, and we will do square, and this will become 4, and the value of x will be 4, and now this equation we will put any of that, and we can put here and 6, and we will directly put the value of square root, and this is 2 plus 9 upon root pi equal to 6, and this will become 3, and subtract this 9 upon root pi equal to 3, again root y equal to 3, and this means the value of y equal to 9. Again we take square from the both side, and this will become the value of y is 9. The value of y and x are calculated, we can put any of them, and then we have the left hand side and right hand side are same, and this represents the unique solution of x and y. The next question, and this is also in linear equation two variable, and we have in equation x plus y, and a and b is the coefficient of the second equation, and these equations have an infinite solution. Next we have to calculate a and b. First Arrange this equation in a form of x plus y or x minus y, and arrange this equation a and b. Then we have a minus b x, a from here, b from here minus, and again plus the coefficient of y, a and b from here, a plus b, and it is same 3a plus b minus 2. And this equation are an infinite solution. Then we have the concept of linear infinite solution. The coefficient of this and coefficient of this are same, and b1 and b2 are same, coefficient of y are same, and integer term is also same. This is a solution of infinity many for this equation, and we have equal the coefficient of these two equations, and then we have 2 upon a minus b and 3 upon a plus b and 7 upon 3a plus b minus 2. And from these three equations, we have make again two equations in form of a and b, and then calculate a and b. And a cross multiplication of these two, then we have 2a plus 2b, and this from here 3a minus 3b, and arrange this a minus 5b equal to 0, and this is the equation 1. And we have same these two equation, and then we have a equation in form of a and b. Again repeat the steps and calculate here from a and b, as in the cross multiplication in it, and then we have 3 from here, and then 9a plus 3b minus 6 equal to, and then again cross multiplication 7a plus 7b, and arrange this equation in form of a and b, and 2a, and this is minus 4b equal to 6, and divided this equation by 2, and this is 2b equal to 3, and this is number equation 2. And this equation represent a different equation, and now solve these two equations. Again apply the elimination method, and we will subtract minus plus minus, then cancel out this, and we have 0, and here is minus 3b, and here from minus 3, and the value of b equal to 1, and this value we can put here, either here and anywhere else, and then you get the value of a. We put here a minus 2 into 1 equal to 3, equal to 3 plus 2, the value of a is 5, and these two equations have infinity solution. If we put b equal to 1 and a equal to 5, the type of linear equation in two variables, and this time it is sum in numerator and product in denominator, and we have formed the linear equation. First we will cross multiplication in this, and then we have x plus y equal to 6xy, cross multiply, and then from this again we cross multiplication of these, and then we have 10xy. Here the x and y are the same coefficient, and we will add as these two, and then we have 2x equal to 16xy, and then 1 equal to 1 upon 8y, and 2x cancel out this 2 and 8y, and the value of y equal to 1 upon 8. Y value 1 upon 8, we will put any equation, and then we get x plus 1 upon 8 x into 1 upon 8. We will solve x minus 6x upon 8 equal to minus 1 upon 8. Here is 2x upon 8 equal to minus 1 upon 8. both denominator are same, that means 2x equal to minus 1 and the value of x equal to minus 1 upon 2. And this equation we can solve and another type of equation, and we can solve easily. And first do the cross multiplication and then we will add these two equations and we have the value of x and the value of y, and this is the solution of this. And we have two equations in form of x and y, and we have to calculate x plus y. In this equation they are the linear equation in two variables, and we have to calculate the value of x plus y. And if you equal the coefficient of these equations, it is impossible to solve and it is very complicated. And I will now to add these equations, and we will add these two equations and then have 260x plus 260y, and add these two integers and we have 800. And now we will take and it will become this, and x plus y, and we will divided by, and this is the value of x plus y. We can take also divided by 4 and it will become 200, and this will become, again we solve this, 40 and this is 30, and also we can write 3 1 upon 30, and this is the answer of x plus y, and you can solve x plus y.